Look at me, just as all the others have. Now that I have you, your soul will be mine forever! Just as all the others have. Now that I have you, your soul will be mine forever!
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Kellen with K&T Do Halloween. So let's discuss when things don't go quite as planned. So many of y'all tuned in on Friday to check out our Harvester of Souls makeover video. Thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate it. But let's chat a little bit behind the scenes because we just want to be transparent here. Things on this build were tight and didn't particularly go as planned. So since we filmed that video, obviously we filmed it a little bit prior to Friday, we have made some updates and modifications to the prop to make it function better that didn't actually make it into the makeover video. So let's discuss them now. Wanting to be transparent on this channel, I know that sometimes when I watch tutorial videos, I scratch my head and go, oh my God, they're so smart. How do they nail it the first time? I know for us on this channel, we don't always nail it the first time, and this was a great example. There was something involved in this build that I didn't account for, and it didn't come up till we were finally filming the last few segments of the video. And I actually halted filming in the middle of it because I was so upset that we didn't have the elements that I was looking for all ready to go, and also that it wasn't functioning properly because of a miscalculation that I made. Now, when building the prop, I utilized the costume underneath the fabric that I used to build the base. That was definitely a mistake for me because one thing I didn't account for is the fact that I was adding fabric to the arms and also some weight with fanoodles that I didn't account for. And when you added that to the actual weight of this pillowcase costume that I made, it was just too much for the prop. And the problem was it was lifting up, and then at the end the motors were kind of getting overwhelmed. It was dropping down a bit and it was messing with the fog alignment. And it really bothered me. I know I saw some in the comments that you guys noticed it as well, and I want you guys to know that we hear you. I was bothered probably just as much as you guys were when you saw it not functioning properly, and I wanted to fix that. So since we filmed the footage, I've taken the time and I not only fixed the actual weight of the costume, I started from scratch and used a really lightweight landscaping fabric. I believe it's called Planket was the product that I bought, but it's what we use to cover our trees in the winter to make sure they don't freeze. I had to completely rebuild the costume, take all the pieces out. You can see that I have the shell of the costume right here, but this combined with the weight of the arms was just too much for the motors, and replacing the costume allowed it to function a lot better, which I really appreciated. It made me feel better. I hope you guys appreciated it as well, because I wanted to make sure that I maintained the integrity of the actual prop and the animation. Moving on, I also distressed the cape a bit. It didn't really fit in, however, the cape plays a very important function in this prop. It actually maintains the seal of the fog, so it seals all the fog that comes in through the mouth and prevents it from just leaking out through the body. The second thing is this prop is designed to have a giant robe over the top of it. It's not necessarily designed to have a body form. So the cape fills in the gap on the back to make sure that he looks like he's actually a mummy hunched over versus a mummy that has a giant chunky waist and he's very grandpa and kind of like hunched over like he's on a walker. But anyways, things just don't go as planned, and I just wanted to share this with you guys, the modifications that we made, the fact that we put the trick-or-treat basket in that we didn't have there in the first place because we forgot it, as well as modifying the costume so it's significantly lighter to maintain the integrity of the animation of the prop.
Look at me, just as all the others have. Now that I have you, Your soul will be mine forever!
You can see we don't always nail it right the first time, but it's great to go back after you've learned something to fix the prop. And you can see just by adjusting the weight of the costume, we're able to get the prop to function correctly.
Look at me, just as all the others have. Now that I have you, your soul will be mine forever!
So much better. And I just love the way the fog comes out of his costume and the robe directs it forward. It works so much better now. We added the trick-or-treat basket that we had. Thank you so much for the suggestions, because I completely agree that that needed to be there. But we got it to work right, and I think that's perfect.
Just as all the others have. Now that I have you, your soul will be mine forever! I have you, your soul will be mine forever!
Thank you guys so much for the support on these makeover videos. We really appreciate it. And I just wanted to share that we're not perfect and they're not really mistakes. They're discoveries. We don't always nail it the first time. If you like this video, be sure to let us know with the like button below. Hit the subscribe button if you're interested in any of our future makeover videos. And remember, if you create it, they will come. Thanks, y'all. Bye. Excuse me. 3, 2, 1.